MLS logos. There are some bad ones out there, but there are also some good ones. Let's talk about the 5 best ones. Hey, what's up you guys? It's your boy Drew here, back with another video for you. In this video, let's talk about my top 5 MLS logos. And before we start, let me give a quick shout out to Abel Vasquez, who commented on my last video, giving me this video idea topic, and I really liked it. And I was like, I do have some MLS logos that I really just love, and I do have 5 that I love, and the rest are like, nah, and some of them are like, whoa, let's change that. Anyway, so shout out to you, man. Thanks for this video topic. This one's especially for you. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to talk about obviously my top 5 favorite logos, but then I'm going to explain to you like why I like them, why they're made the way they are, like some background and some information as to why they have these certain things on their logo. So it's not just like, oh, I like the way the bird looks, or I like the color of this one. So it's more detailed. So let's go into number 5. So at number 5, we've got Minnesota United. Oh my God, this logo when it first dropped, I was like, yo, that is nice and sleek and clean, so bright. I loved it. No, I wasn't too crazy about their kits, but like their logo really I was like, damn, I really fell in love with this logo. So let's talk about a little bit more as to why the way the logo looks the way it does. Of course, we got that nice bird, the Minnesota state bird, which is a loon. That's why their nickname is called the Loons, so that's pretty cool. And that bird is stretching its feathers, or it's stretching its wing, and that it has 11 feathers for the 11 players on the pitch. And when I read that, I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool idea. I like that. That blue strip they have in the middle going through the crest stands for the blue of the Mississippi River. And that gray, what the whole crest is about, stands for the Iron Range in Minnesota, which I looked up, by the way, and I was like, why did they pick gray? Like, I don't see it. I know it's this beautiful Iron Range, it's a beautiful range, but I was like, maybe because I don't live there, I really don't know too much about it. But anyway, that star at the top, which looks like it's out of place, but I think looks great. And the meaning is, I'm totally gonna botch this, but it's L'Étoile du Nord, which is French for Star of the North, which is the motto for the state of Minnesota. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. And they had so much stuff from the Minnesota state that they just shoved into this crest, and it looks beautiful, man. Like, it just looks great. And of course, they've got the nice MNUFC there. Don't really care too much for the FC part, but still, beautiful, beautiful logo for you guys in Minnesota. Shout out to you all in there. Let's get to number 4. Number 4, I have Orlando City. Oh my God, I love this logo. The first thing you notice about it, obviously, is the lion. And lions are my favorite animal of all time. Since I watched Lion King, as when I was fucking 3 years old, I was like, wow, I love lions. And then when Orlando City had the lion on their crest, I was like, oh my God, it looks badass. And then the more I looked into it, the lion has looks like it has the mane, but it actually stands for that's actually the sun. So the sun is the lion's mane. That's fucking awesome. And the sun stands for, obviously, sunny Florida. Florida is like a beautiful, nice, hot state. And I was like, all right, that's cool. And then the sun also has 21 flares going around it, which stands for the club being the 21st team in the MLS. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And of course, they have the Orlando City under it, and the purple color that they chose is just so they stand out in the MLS, so they're different. That's what I saw when I looked it up, and I was like, all right, I guess that's cool. But still, that lion thing with the fucking sun as its mane, I was like, yo, awesome. And number 3, we got my boys, Philadelphia Union. Of course, the team I support in the MLS the most, because I'm from Pennsylvania, the Eastern Pennsylvania, so obviously I'd support any Philly team. But damn, this crest, they have so much history inside this one logo, and I love it. I think that's why it's my number 3 pick. Then they recently just changed their logo, but not too much. They didn't really take too much out of it, but they made it lighter. The old one was kind of dark and looks grim. I liked it anyway, but I love the new one. It's so much brighter, it looks so much sleeker, it looks clean. It just looks great. So let's talk about why they have these things on there. So first of all, that rattlesnake you guys can see right in the middle of the kit, it pays homage to the Join or Die motto that Benjamin Franklin had in a political cartoon a long time ago, and it also stands for the Gadsden flag, which is that one flag that says "Don't tread on me." It has a rattlesnake in the middle of it. That's like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's kind of like the Gadsden flag that they had the rattlesnake. And then I also found out that the Join or Die motto is also the motto of the Philadelphia Union, which was the from the Benjamin Franklin stuff. I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. That shield that the rattlesnake is in front of pays tribute to the Pennsylvania coat of arms logo that also has a shield on it, which I think it's a great idea to take that shield and also put it on your crest. And of course, we can't forget about the 13 stars at the bottom of the kit of the logo. I'm sorry, which stands for the 13 colonies of the United States of America. The first 13 colonies, that is. I was like, I love it. There's so much history in this one logo, and I couldn't believe it. It's amazing. And shout out to you, Philly. Fucking awesome. At number 2, I've got Save the Crew, Columbus Crew, man. So obviously they had a recent logo change, and thank God they did, because that first logo they had with those 3 guys just chilling in the front of the logo, looking like some kind of I don't know what it looked like, but I just didn't look like a soccer logo at all. I was like, that it's so ugly. But when they changed it, I was like, holy shit, like that's a fucking beautiful change. I'm sorry for all my language, guys, if you guys are like young. So let's get into this crest and talk about why it looks the way it does. The 2 rings that go in a circle, that form a circle, mirror the Ohio State flag, O, and the 96 in the middle stands for 1996, the year the club was founded, and the 9 diagonal little lines there stands for like the first 9 other teams that were in the MLS's original 10-team league. In Ohio, Columbus was the 10th team. They have 9 stripes for the other 9 teams, which I think it's awesome to pay tribute to that, because of course Columbus is one of the first. Well, it is one of the first MLS teams to ever be established, and they deserve a lot of credit for doing that because they've had a lot of success, and they've got passionate fans, which is great. Love it. You guys save the crew. I'm always going to say in every video I mention Columbus, save the crew. That little checkerboard pattern that they have at the bottom right inside the circle serves as a nod to supporters' culture at Columbus Crew. And of course they have Columbus, and they have Crew, and they have SC, which stands for Soccer Club, and I love that. Love SC. So that's all I have to say for that one. Let's get to number 1. Oh my god, I hope you guys don't get mad at me. At number 1, I have LAFC. Oh my god, I can just hear the hate now. Like, oh my god, a brand new team is your number 1. Yes, Columbus Crew used to be my number 1 favorite logo until LAFC came out with their beautiful as fuck logo. I'm sorry again for cursing, but damn, look at this thing. Of course, I was talking about Philadelphia Union having so much history, and I love that the history that they have in their logo. But in this one, my top 1 pick doesn't really have much history within their logo at all. I mean, they've got the LA in the middle, which is short for Los Angeles, and everybody knows that, LA. They've got Los Angeles Football Club on it as well, and the way it's shaped is outlined from the crest of the seal of the city of Los Angeles, so that's badass too. And that wing that they have coming out from the A is actually, it's a wing that stands for power, strength, and speed, and is universally recognized across all cultures. I was like, okay, I didn't know that, but now I do. According to their website, when I looked it up, that's what it meant. And the colors, man, like the colors are so beautiful, like that black and the gold, so modern, so sleek, so urban. Like, it's just awesome. Like, when I first looked it up, when I first looked at their merch and they had like the logo on it, it looked like it belonged there. Like, it just looks like an official, like, super expensive brand. I was like, this is awesome. If I lived in Los Angeles, I would support the shit out of this team. Sorry, LA Galaxy, I don't like your logo particularly. I'm sorry, Galaxy fans, but LA has you beat on logo. You guys can give me hate if you want, but you guys have to admit this is a badass logo. And they just released their kits actually, like yesterday, from the time I recorded this video. I think it was yesterday. And their kits look beautiful as well, especially with this logo. They got the white kits, the black home kit looks great. I wasn't too crazy about that YouTube TV sponsor. It kind of like threw off the whole kit, the whole like color looking of it. But whatever. This is about the logos, and LAFC is a number 1 pick for me. Columbus used to be number 1, like I said, but LA just came out with this massive, beautiful logo, and I love it. So that's my top 5 favorite MLS logos. What are your favorite MLS logos? Like, what's your number 1 favorite? I'd love to see you guys. Let me know down below. I'll have a nice little chat. So I'll favorite your comments if I need to. Well, if I want to. I'm gonna favorite them. I suck at closing videos. You guys ever notice? Like, I really suck at like ending my video. I always like, I stutter, or I talk too fast, or I don't know how to close a video. But this is me closing the video. Be sure be sure to hit that like button if you guys like my top 5 list. If you guys like the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We talk about everything MLS, everything US soccer here in like every video. So be sure to stick around, guys. I'll see you guys next time.